Good day, everyone. I welcome you to this section of Module 3, Assessment and Grading. I am Dr. Olufunke Ezekiel, and I'll be your facilitator on Assessment and Grading. In this sub-module, we'll be dealing with topics on grading, basics of grading, basics of gradebook, and marking online. We will also look at how we can set up a good gradebook for any course. Grading is an important aspect of assessment. In fact, it is the foundation. And you will agree with me that when you want to build a solid edifice, you need a solid foundation. So grading is the foundation upon which assessment of course is based. Assessment, on the other hand, is a way of checking the learner's understanding of a particular course or subject matter. This submodule promises to be exciting because there are going to be some hands-on practical to show the skills and to learn the skills of gradebook setup. Follow me as we go on, as it promises to be an exciting aspect of this online facilitation. Thank you. To this sub-module, assessment and grading. This module is going to expose us to the basics of gradebook and marking online. Learning outcome. At the end of this module, you as learners are expected to be able to set up or create a gradebook for each of your courses. You're also expected to carry out online marking of responses to essay questions and short sentence answers. The contents of this submodule include definition of gradebook. We'll be talking about what exactly is a gradebook, usage of gradebook, how to use a gradebook, gradebook setup in Moodle, and also we'll be teaching, touching online marking. What is a gradebook? Gradebook is the automation or defining of aggregated scores and feedback from activities set for learning. Activities set for learning may include essays, multiple choice question in form of quizzes. It can also include assignments, forums, surveys, activities that can help in assessing the learner's understanding of the course. Gradebook will aggregate these activities, the scores in these activities, and form a solid foundation. As you can see, the foundation that is on the right side of the slide, a solid foundation for display to learners, the display of scores to learners, to understand how many scores are they graded on for each of the activities. It will also display the gradings, total overall mark, and all that has to do with assessment. Usage of gradebook. Gradebook helps in organizing of scores ease of identification and categorization of scores. It also helps in provision of proper scoring guide. On the right-hand side of the slide, you can see how the names of students were displayed, the activities that they went through, assignments, state of work, and also the final grade. There are legends to explain how the scores, how they are, how they are displayed, what each item, what they represent, what each legend represents. So it is very clear, well organized, so that the learner is not in any doubt as to how he or she has been assessed by a facilitator. Setting up gradebook in Moodle. You can see displayed a typical gradebook setup. This is for a course in the University of Ibadan, Introduction to Mushroom Production. It's showing the gradebook setup, some of the things that makes up the Moodle. This is a typical course page, and the course that we'll be using is Introduction to Mushroom Production. The first step is to go to the gear box and then pull down the arrow. Under the arrow, you will see Gradebook Setup. Click on Gradebook Setup. After clicking on the Gradebook Setup, it will take us to another page as it is displayed on the University of Ibadan Learning Management System. Now, in setting up a gradebook, we'll be using this course where we'll be using different activities in the course to show how we will be attaching grades to each of the activity and cumulate the aggregate of the activity. So, if you want to set up the gradebook, as earlier stated, we start with the GEA, which will take us to the setup. Then we'll define a category of each of the item, which we'll later see as activities. So you move down to the bottom of the page, you will see Add Category. Click on Add Category. So another page will come up where we will be able to define the kind of category we want to add. So we can use this one as assignment. This one is assignment, category of assignment. So then you leave all other settings as default. Then we can go ahead and save changes. So you can save changes here. Not only that, you can also put the maximum score for assignment will be the maximum grade will be 50. Let's put it at 50. Then we save changes. After saving changes, you can see it has added the category as assignment. The total grade for assignments will be 50, under which we can have assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3, assignment 4, as the case may be. We can also add another category by scrolling down to the bottom of the page. We have add category. It will take us to the page where we can add new category. We can add new category. We can call that one category of examination. And have it as category of examination. Examination. Wherein we can have quizzes and all what have you. So we can now, in this one too, we can show the category total to be another number. We can make it 50. We can make this one to 50. We save changes. These are the parent category save changes. Once we save changes, it will be obvious on the gradebook page, setup page. Now we have assignment total 50, and then examination total. So all the assignments, they will add up to 50, and all the examination, they will add up to 50. So the overall will also, let's say, changes. That is it. Now, we need to define category for each of the grade items. That is, what are those things that makes up the assignment? What are those things that makes up examination? In that wise, we can also do that here, but I wouldn't want us to do it here because it may become clumsy. So go back and then go back to the course page. Let's go back to the course page where we can add those things as activities. Let's go back to the course. Now we are on the course page. Let's turn editing on. Turn editing on. That is very important to turn editing on. In order to define grade items, we'll go back to the course page, and on the course page, the course area, you see, we go to the add activity. Go and add activity. Scroll down, there's the icon to add activity. And remember, we already have parents category of assignments. So here we come here and add activity of assignment. Good. And then we can now name this one as this first assignment as assignment 1. Assignment 1. And you can give a description to the student. This particular area, you can give a description to the student for the assignment. You can also attach file. You can attach a file and define, in this place, you can attach file, additional files that may make the description of the assignment very clear to students. Then we can define all other settings when you want it to be submitted, the due date, cut-off date. Now, we'll go to section of grade and define the mark for this assignment 1. Yes, let's go to grade. Submission times. Yes, this is grade. Go to grade. Then we will define how many marks was going to be the maximum grade. We have defined it to be 10. Now, we also go to category. We need to know which category do we want to add this assignment. So we have grade category here. Yes, we want it under assignments. We put it because examination 2 is popping up, but it's not an examination. It's grade. Then we click on save and return to the course. Then come here to the scroll down and click on save, return to course. Now we can also add activity, another activity, and in this one I want us to add quiz to serve as an exam. So we can go add an activity again. Then we say quiz. When we come to quiz, we can also name that quiz 1, quiz 2. So let's see. Quiz 1. Quiz 1. Then describe. Question is already there. Describe the process of mushroom production. At times, it can be an essay. That one too can be an essay because we can mark it online as will be explained later. At times, the description can be what the quiz is all about. Then you will define. Then we define all other settings, the timing. Then here we can come to the grade 2. This particular one, what category do we want to add the quiz to? We want to add it to examination, so we click the arrow to bring the drop down, then we put it under examination. Under examination, then we can begin to also define all other settings as we want. We move down and then we will save and return to course. Save and return to course. Once we do that, we can now go back to the grade book. Go back to the grade book and you will see all those grade items well arranged under each of their respective category. Let's see how it is displayed. Beautiful. Yes, we have assignments as the parent category. Assignment 1 is carrying 10 marks. Meanwhile, the overall total of assignments is 50. So we can add more assignments. And if you don't have any more assignments, it will automatically compute this score, automatically compute it to be 50. And whatever the participant has scored will be done to 50. Now under examination, you can see quiz 1 is already under examination category and it won't be mixed up. And we can go on and add, just in the same way, add more grade items, either from this page or from the course page. Online marking. This is a grading of activities that require manual grading virtually or online. In this kind of grading, You are not required to hold the paper or to be in a venue where the marking will be done. Rather, the script can be marked at the comfort of your room by using the facilities on the learning management system, Moodle. It can be applied for grading in Moodle using manual grading for assignments. It can be used for grading essay questions. It can be used for grading quizzes that involve answering with phrases or sentences. What are the basics of online marking? Basics of online marking in Moodle. The benefits include cost reduction. Don't need to print paper, neither do you need to buy pens. You don't even need to congregate all the markers in a specific place, having to spend money to bring them together in terms of traveling cost, accommodation cost, because all can be in their respective locations and deliver the grading and assess the students accordingly. Secondly, it helps in quick result processing. Can have real-time delivery of grades for processing, and it can even easily be processed right there on the computer. It also helps in easy results analysis and ranking, because in Moodle, you can easily grade and analyze how many people scored above the pass mark. You can rank who came first and who came last. There is also the flexibility of marking at any location. It is very flexible. You don't have to restrict markers to a particular location. People can mark in the comfort of them. So online marking has a lot of benefits attached to it. And we are going to look at a typical example of online marking in Moodle. For the purpose of this demonstration, in order to illustrate online marking, I have created another assignment on this course whereby students need to answer an essay question, and they had to upload their answers onto the learning management system. So in order to mark the assignment online, I'll go to the gradebook setup as it is being displayed. Then I'll click on assignment 2, which contains the question for the essay question. Clicking on assignment 2, I'll first look at the grading summary. There's participants, about 36 students, and there are number that are submitted. One has submitted, and it will show that one needs grading. The due date has been shown to be April 2, 2023. I may decide to view all submissions, but the summary is already up here. Then I can click on grade. First of all, let's see or view all submission with different columns on the learning management system. You can see the matric number of the participant, the participant 94595 has submitted for grading. I can grade right from here as well. And the file submitted is here as a PDF file. There is also a column for comments where I can comment on what the participant has submitted. And then there could be feedback, comments, and final grade. So I can grade right from here. I can just click grade. Now, all other information are also right on the grade section. Here I can give a grade out of 10. I can manually enter grade out of 10. I can enter 7. That means the grade that will appear for this particular student is 7 out of 10. There is also a section for feedback. Here I can see the attempt was a good one. Then I can also go up and comment. Here again, comments. I can add the comment. Say a good attempt. Then can save the comment, which will show up on that student's page for grading. Then whatever I have done on this page, must always remember to save changes. I'll click on save changes, and then it's all this would have reflected on the grading page that I have already attended to this. In some instances, we can actually include annotations that may allow for showing marks for wrong marks to show acceptable comments, acceptable attempts. But in this wise, it is not available on this page. Exactly what has been done here can also be done for quizzes that involve essay questions. So if you are to go back, I can view all submissions again. Some of those things would have changed. Yes, now those things would have changed. You can see the comments already showing up for the candidates. The attempt was a good one. So under the comments, it has saved it to mean to save the comment. A good attempt is showing up here, and the grade too that has been manually entered is already showing against the students identifying number 7/10. So you can see that it is possible to manually grade essay questions even on the LMS, and the grades will reflect immediately after grading and saving it. So it's been a wonderful time taking you through assessment and grading. We hope to meet and get more understanding during the real-time facilitation. Thank you very much, and bye for now.